the gold and silver ratio. I think that's a crazy one. I mean, it's interesting to follow the gold and silver ratio, and when it's been at 60-1, 71 and 81. And I appreciate back in the 70s when there was the opportunity to sell your gold and get more silver, and then sell your silver to get back into gold, and to play that arbitrage game might have been a bit of fun. But as far as I'm concerned, gold has broken away from silver, and that connection is gone. Partly because now gold is being purchased on the world markets by governments who are trying to hedge their own securities against the weaponization of the American dollar. So they want gold reserve as a reserve asset, and that's pushed up the value of gold. And I think that's going to continue. Whether the bullish run it had in 2025 will continue in 2026, we'll have to see. The banks got the predictions of the market wrong in 2025. They're underestimating it. I think the banks are underestimating gold for 2026, but I don't know. I really shouldn't know. I don't know. But the thing is, the gold and silver ratio doesn't work in the same way it did before. It exists. There is a ratio between the two metals, but it is not one that can be played to sell off your gold. I think if you sell off your gold because it's at 90-1 and you can get 90 bits of silver for one bit of gold, you're making a mistake, because you're not going to get back into gold. You're going to be left with what will be more and more considered to be junk. Silver is an industrial metal, and unless you've got some plan for silver as an industrial metal, I think you'll be making a big mistake if you sell off gold for silver. I think if you have silver and you're about to buy some gold and you don't have enough cash to get a whole unit of gold, then sell off some of your silver to make the difference. I recently did that. I had a windfall. I brought 2 gold 1-ounce coins, a Britannia and a Maple. I was left with a load of cash on the table. It might have been a wise idea to keep that cash, because quite frankly, these days, cash under the bed is not a bad thing. Inflation is moderate. It's not zero. It's not going to get to zero. It's going to get to a neutral 2.5%, and that's where it's going to be, unless trade wars are going to bust that by dismantling the supply chain. I think that's a very big possibility. Anyway, I didn't have enough. I would say like 90% shy. It's 10% shy of my third 1-ounce gold coin. So I sold off some of my silver. I only had 16 or so coins, and I sold off 14 of them, I think it was, to make up the difference, because I thought it was far more important if I was going to be in gold rather than cash, to get into that gold. So I've now got 3 gold 1-ounce coins that I can sell off, one of them every year or every other year, to pay for a vacation with my wife as I want. I won't sell them under pressure. I'll sell them before the market reaches a high each time, so there's no pressure on the sell, no forced premiums on me. And I can do that. I've also still got that 1/4 ounce British Britannia Beast that I can sell at a top point that will have higher premiums. But the point is, I'm trying to get it into my precious metals into some liquidity form in that I can sell. It's not a big gold bar. It's 3 items that I can sell one at a time. I've got a small item that I can sell. And I don't want high premiums of silver. I don't want big lumps of silver. So my view about the gold to silver ratio is that it shows that silver is left behind. And I think really, if you've got enough silver to help you get into gold, then get out of silver and get into gold.